Hello and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be working on African paper bead napkin rings. For this project, I'm going to be using jewelry wire that I got from Joann's Fabrics, E6000 Glue, and paper African beads that I got from Hobby Lobby. I will also be using glass beads that I got from Joann's Fabrics. Please see the description box below for more details. For the first style of the beaded napkin rings, I end up using only 20-inch of the metal wire. So although you see me using more, I end up cutting it down to 20 inches. So here you see me using some extra glass beads from previous project, and these beads are very small. They still fit well on the wire, but I suggest that you use a bigger bead if you do this project. But if you like smaller beads and you don't have a problem with stringing them along, they're perfectly fine to use. But I know some people have a problem with the size and using something that's real petite, but you do have certain instruments that you can use in the jewelry section to work with wire and beading. So for this particular style of napkin ring, I'm using one paper bead, and then I'm using 3 of the glass beads in a variety of colors, and I'm going to be doing repetition between the beads and the paper beads. So here you'll see me cut the wire down to the 20 inches, and I did that because I wanted a 4-ring napkin holder. But of course you can make the napkin ring as long as you want. It just depends on your personal preference. For the second style, I'm also using African paper beads, but as you can see, the beads are much bigger and rounder than the first set. And for this napkin ring, I'm going to use a total of 7 beads total, and I'm using 2 of the glass beads in between each of the paper beads, but of course you can modify it to your own personal preference. Here's a sample of beads that are bigger than the ones I used earlier. So these are the size beads that I would recommend for this project. So for the second design, you'll see I'm making a loop first with the wire, and I'm doing this because I really only want the interior of the second napkin ring to be about 1 inch, because I still want to have a tight or secure fit around the napkin itself. So I'm using this as a loose measuring tool for how wide or how big I want this napkin ring to be. So here for this napkin ring, I'm attempting to show you how I am using the leftover wire, or the extra wire that is coming out of the beaded ring, and looping that through the other side of the other paper ring to kind of secure or make a tight ring, and then kind of bending the wire over the wing so that way it makes a secure tight fit, and securing it down with glue. So there you have it. I think it's a pretty simple project that's very elegant and simple. It just requires paper beads, glass beads, and the E6000 glue. And of course, you can use your own creativity, imagination, and your preference for your pattern to make it happen. So thank you all for watching, and if you want to see this channel continue to grow, please be sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell. That's a good indication for me to keep on crafting. All right, see you guys next week.